intensifier, one of my favorites this year because I was a huge fan of that original one and done intensifier in that teal bottle that I know a lot of you guys loved and supported for so many years. This is basically your upgraded version. It is in a Four Seasons exclusive kit deal that is exclusive only to this virtual reality show. So again, you can only get it today with your reps. So make sure you call that number. I know Megan and the whole Four Seasons teams are working to share that information with you, but contact your rep. This kit, you don't know, because we want, again, working to partner with Four Seasons, give back to the salons. We know it's a challenging time for us all. So this is a very, I would say, deeply discounted special offer. Yes. For $22, you can get the Fit Life, the Agave and Lime Hemp Nation Tan Extender that has that great Dermadark, and the Body Scrub, which is perfect for these winter months because, as you were talking about yesterday, yes, it's all about hydrating, yes, polishing, yes, smoothing our dry winter skin. So perfect kit to have for the holidays. Only $22. So again, if you don't buy it today, you might miss out. So
exactly.
Check that out.
I saw some of the chats coming through that a lot of you picked up your kits yesterday, which is awesome. Yeah, that was really cool.
I guess I should be adjusting my sweater while
we're
live here.
Sorry. Nervous. I know. I'm like on my phone trying to make sure we get everything through. Always the joys of live.
Yeah. Well, I'm just like,
yeah, I think.
Well, guys, I think our special guest is here and she's ready to participate. We'd like to welcome Miss Jenni Farley.
Hey.
JWOWW.
Hi.
How are you?
See me?
Yes, you look fabulous.
I'm freezing.
What is the weather there? Miserable?
Yeah, it's like 12 degrees. How is it there?
It was like 40 this morning, but then yesterday afternoon, I felt like it shot up to like 55 and sunny. So like I walked in, you know, the whole like you walk in freezing and then you leave for the day and you're just sweating and you're overheated because you put on way too many layers.
Probably here, but to me, it just feels really cold.
Well, but from what we can see on your social media, I mean, what better weather to get more holiday inspired? Looks like you guys are definitely preparing for the holidays with, what'd you say, 10 trees you're working on putting up?
We have 5, 6, 7, about 7 up so far. We're probably going to add about 3 to 5 more. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And as my boobs were about to fall off this morning from it being so cold, I decided that I'm literally going to grab my Fit Life and book a trip to down south in the next week or two just to lay out by a pool and enjoy nice southern Florida or Carolina weather.
Well,
just let us know when and where. We'll be there. I'm sure we can, yeah, no problem. We'll join you. We know that was a subtle invitation.
Yes.
We'll stop by Paris, Tennessee and pick up some of the crew from Four Seasons as well, and maybe some of their top accounts as well on our way down. So, I mean, I could go start packing now.
Yeah. Same. So this was good. All right. Well,
no.
I know they put the two chattiest people over here, so I guess we could get into some of the questions that we've got for you, Jenni. I hope you're ready for us to just totally grill you today. Feels right.
A lot of great questions coming in.
I'm ready.
I've been doing a lot of press lately, so I promise you these questions are going to be much more simple than I think some of the questions you've been getting with all your interviews, which
I'm sure.
So now a lot of these questions, so guys too, we see a lot of questions coming through. We did gather some of the first registrants through the event. We got a lot of their questions when they were pre-registering. So we have a lot of those prepared now. If there's a little bit extra time, we'll definitely check some of those out. And not to mention, I know Jenni always loves to follow up and answer some of these questions too. So if we don't get to it today, might be on another session. Plus, towards the end, if we got time, maybe a giveaway or two. I know, Jenni, you're going to be signing some bottles for us. So.
Oh, yes. I can see everyone's chats popping up. So I'm not waving at you guys per se, but I'm waving at everyone saying hi.
All right.
Well,
yeah, absolutely.
So obviously Florida sounds amazing, but let's talk a little bit about quarantine. How did you survive? Did it go well? Was it stressful for you?
Well, we are actually about to go into round 2. Okay. New Jersey, my daughter's school just shut down yesterday. So she is full virtual starting today, which is fun. And New Jersey just went from 25 in a house to now 10 max. So all the holidays are about to be canceled. Pennsylvania just said that everyone in the indoors has to wear a mask on Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
I think the state of New Jersey and myself are just preparing for round 2 in the winter, and that's why I'm probably packing a bag and going. The Paris want to like give me like a room.
Well, make sure you take your new Fit Life or Shorewind with you
Right.
and snap some extra social media pics with that. Now,
exactly.
beautiful.
Yes.
And we'll talk about Shorewind in just a minute, but it just came hot off the press, and we'll make sure we get that.
Stop.
It just came in this week. We'll make sure we get it shipped out to you this week so you can take that with you.
Yes, I'm so excited to see it in real life.
Well, and,
Right?
and speaking of the different changes, what's going on in New Jersey and the different things, we should also mention too that obviously Ashley and I have been working very close together in the last 2 weeks. So don't worry, friends, if you're watching us, we have been practicing proper social distancing with everyone in the building that is here. But then also too, we've also both have had our testing to make sure that we can be this close. So
There's no us avoiding each other.
no.
Yeah, and with Jersey Shore, I think I got over, and I'm still getting tested. I have to get tested on tomorrow, actually. Every 3 days we get tested. I think I'm at like 43 tests so far, up the nose. Quarantining, we have to make sure that we practice social distancing. I was really thinking about just jumping like on a plane to go somewhere warm, but I can't. So it's like, where can we drive? Where can we go that I don't see anyone? Can we have checking into a hotel that, you don't have to actually see anyone. You can do like the keyless,
Right.
counterless check-in and things like that you have to be like observant of and just like make a priority just to be able to work in this environment, which, as crazy as it is, I'm still blessed to be able to film and work and, enjoy my tanning while filming and being in this pandemic. And I know how hard it was for all the salons to get back up and running, especially in New Jersey and around here. So I just want to shout out all the salons that are watching that had to go through it. And I'm hoping that nobody has to shut down again and that we can figure out a way to just move on and move forward. Oh, hi, Grayson. Grayson.
Hi. There's your beautiful kitty cat too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Muffy's.
What? It's like,
Muffin.
oops.
I'm loving the Instagram shots with the cat as well. It's been pretty hilarious following the new kitty.
Counts
Yep.
too, yes.
Well, and I want to say too really quick, thank you, because during the first round of shutdowns and everything, you hopped on live with us for a webinar, and I know that was one of our most attended webinars we did during the shutdowns for salons, and they really appreciated your support and hearing from you during that time. So we thank you for kind of taking the time out of the craziness of being stuck at home to join us then and now. And too, with filming, you said thank you, because at least when we're stuck at home and maybe we're not going home for Thanksgiving, maybe you and your crew will give us that nice at-home feel of a little fighting and
I'm sure.
family, right?
We are airing tomorrow, and I can't believe we are, and I can't believe that we were able to film in the pandemic. And it was literally, I don't know if you've ever seen The Shining, but this was the wildest experience to go into a hotel with like 400 rooms and nobody, no staff, nothing is there. And it's just us. And I was like, I'm gonna see, like, here's Johnny kicking in my door and like seeing red rum on my walls. Like, it was so creepy. As cool as it is, it's so creepy to be in a place where nobody else is. Like,
Right.
the silence was deafening, but my crew knew how to make it really, really, really interesting and fun. And the pranks were like out of this world.
I can't wait. This will be great, especially as we really can't go anywhere and do anything, especially like I need my TV to stay consistent in my life. But
Yeah.
And speaking of quarantining, so not to get too personal, but with Zach, did you guys do it together? Was it hard? Because we've heard quarantine is making or breaking relationships, but it seems like you guys are.
I heard that. I will say everything else in my life is probably falling apart, but with my relationship, we don't fight, we don't argue. We really are a team. So it's so wonderful to have him during this because with the schools closing and therapy shutting down and everything in New Jersey, that's just really difficult to, navigate through. Like we're able to be great where other parts of our life are just wild.
It's nice to have that consistency. Like, great. But so obviously, you're a great businesswoman, you're a mom, you're a girlfriend, and now you're a teacher. And how is that going? How are you nervous, like going back into the rounds? Like, how are you doing with that?
Yeah, I'm not a teacher. Like I am not good at first grade math addition or English at all because you get to a point in your life, I realize, where you just know it, right? And you just like, this is what we know. But then you have to try and teach it to someone that has no idea. And I'm so old and set in my ways. I feel bad because like I'm to like Melania, I'm like, you're just supposed to know this. Like it's 2 + 2 or whatever, it's 100. And it's like, so I wish that in the world we could give all our teachers raises because it is not easy whatsoever.
Gosh, I mean, and I would just think too, like being the teacher and trying to set the example, I would just always be grabbing my phone, like to look for the answer. Like, well, just find the answer here. Don't, so.
Yeah. I mean, kids have it so easy now because when I was in school, there were no cell phones. So the fact that they have a phone that they could literally ask Siri, like utilize that. Okay.
That's funny.
Well, no, we've got limited time. So I guess to get back on the questions we got from everyone. So obviously from going to teacher and taking a break from that, what's it been like not being around your BFF? We know you and Nicole hang out a lot. Have you guys been able to see each other? And
No, it's so frustrating because Dina, myself, and Nicole were planning a Friendsgiving and we've been like super excited to do it. And then they just added these new restrictions. And even if we follow guidelines, just because we're public figures, I feel like we'll still be, slightly ridiculed or, held accountable. So we're debating on doing so and how to safely do it, or if we just wait till next year.
Right. That's tough, but I hope you'll still have a good time, obviously, with your family. 2020 has been an interesting year for all of us. So, like looking forward to 2021, anything exciting? Am I going to be getting a wedding invite soon? Like, I'm kidding. What is coming up for you in 2021? Anything you can share?
I think we're gonna go filming like probably January, February, which is really nice. But before 2021, I made the executive decision, and I know I was talking about another vacation, but I am taking Grayson on his first Disney trip in December. We were supposed to go back in April and it got canceled, and then we were supposed to go in August. So instead of just like scrapping the whole thing, I said 2020 is not going to get the best of us. We're going, and I don't care how it turns out. I want him on his ride. So I think for me, the start of 2021 and just starting to look for like the better of the part of the year and just all that good stuff is going to start with Disney and Christmas and just like continue on, hopefully. And everything will like, tapered out and everything will be great by New Year's. Like just go out, start with a banger. Hopefully the clubs will be open.
I can't think of a better way to start your New Year than Disney, honestly.
I mean, if not, I have not been to more shows and concerts than at home. So I mean, Well, I think the nice part too is, I mean, as I've gotten older, I'm sure as your family has grown too, it's not necessarily always about like the calendar day, but just doing it. So after the holidays, I'm always like, well, what do I look forward to now? Like, let's, between that February to March or even through May, it's like kind of like besides Mother's Days and things, it's like, which is important. But it's like, you can always do Christmas in March or Thanksgiving in April.
Good. So Friendsgiving.
Those are, and I think just like not relying on the calendar, because obviously we've seen how that sucks. So, and all of like, all these events being canceled. So I'm just taking it like, all right, well, I have like these 4 days off in the beginning of December. Let's try and take a road trip, or, really just like utilizing the time that's now and just enjoying it, because you really don't know what the future is going to hold. Oh, wait, hold on. I found him.
Oh, is that new little muffin?
Sonic, yeah. This is Sonic.
Sonic. Okay.
I know I have 3 dogs. I'm crazy, but I wanted my kids to grow up with their own animal, and we decided on getting them cats. So Milani named her kitty Muffins because muffins are her favorite. I don't know why, but her favorite food. Like, she's obsessed with muffins. And Grayson is obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. So
Love it.
and I've tried so hard to change it to Baby Yoda, and he won't have it because I think it looks like Baby Yoda. But this is little Sonic, and he's actually old. He's 12 weeks already almost, and he's just so tiny, and he's hungry right now.
The chat is going crazy with people being obsessed. I mean, you can't blame him. He's so cute.
Horrible. Well, I guess there's still time for Baby Yoda then, I guess. Maybe
no more.
Cats are pretty self-efficient, so you're going the right direction there. So that's great.
That's it. I want something that can take care of itself at this point.
Well, I guess we could jump into the products now. So should we start with Fit Life?
Yeah, I guess, fitness is something we're kind of all thinking about at home and working on, but I prefer to get it in my tanning lotions with the new JWOWW stuff. So thank you.
Same. Thank you, guys. This is honestly probably one of my favorite bottles. I love the texture of it. Obviously, I'm not taking away from the amazing ingredients and the dynamic dark intensifier, but this bottle and the matte look is like, this is what I'm looking forward to with all my new bottles. Hint, hint.
Noted.
We'll make sure we pass it on to our creative team.
Thank you.
Well, but you're right though too, because I mean, obviously we're here with salons, and I remember mentioning how your products, like, they're #1 selling. Like, I'm sorry, I lost the name. It was like in Vermont, like your Fearless is one of their top sellers, etc. I mean, people are loving them. Elise,
I know. I just saw. She goes, no.
But they love your products, and the best part too is, especially this one, it's got that great unisex design, and it's fantastic.
It does. I actually am really loving the unisex, and we try to do that with majority of the products, but just how sleek. And I don't get me wrong, I love when all women come up and tell me how much they love my products, but I really love it when I can sell to a man and they love it and they've been using them for years. And it used to be years ago where they didn't care what the bottle looked like because they just loved the ingredients and what it did for their skin and their complex. But now it's like they love the bottle, they love the smell, they love how clean it is, how they feel after tanning. And obviously I love getting their selfies or pictures with the bottles. And if anyone in the salons can get any other men's to take pictures with their bottles, I'll obviously repost them and retag and all that stuff, because I don't know. I live for when everybody and anybody takes the pictures and goes above and beyond for me. So
yeah, I always love seeing them pop through there. So just make sure they tag at JWOWW and tag us at New Sunshine Tanning too, because we love to see them as well and repost and reshare. And maybe we'll do a little contest with those autograph bottles you'll send back here pretty soon. So
love that.
Is there anything else that's a favorite for Fit Life? Obviously you love the packaging and the matte feel. Is there you mentioned the intensifying one, the fragrance?
The smell, but I'll be honest, the Shore Wind smell, I think is gonna take the cake on that. Who came up with that? Because that is just, that I have the samples at home, and I can't wait for everybody to try Shore Wind, because that smell is just out of this world. Even though my Fit Life is incredible, I might have a new winner with the Shore Wind. And I just love the concept of it. I love how we created it with the casinos, Jersey Shore. I'm always in Vegas now filming. The bottle totally reminds me of, look at that, with the Vegas look, like the carpet in Vegas. And just, it's Oh, Sydney, I think it says she can't wait to try it. Yeah, so it's going to be my new favorite.
Well, they're gonna love it. And I guess good to clarify too. I mean, since your products obviously do so well for so many salons and for us as a company, it's a fantastic partnership, and you obviously help supporting salons and your products. We did launch FitLife in October, so that's been selling really well, and it is part of one of their Four Seasons show deals right now. So that is available right now. And let's talk about Shorewind, because like you said, it is going to be, I think, a home run for many salons and for your brand. And that will be available December 1st, guys. So just make note of that. So when you call your Four Seasons rep, you can definitely pre-order it, but that'll be shipping in on 12/1. So don't DM Jenny, be like, where's my lotion? It hasn't shipped yet. Not till December.
My lotion. I haven't even gotten it, guys. So I wait with
bottle,
everybody else.
it's going right down to the warehouse to ship out today. We'll get it to you.
No, it's fine. I actually, especially when we sell out, which we do often on the first run, I always make sure that the salons get it before myself. So I don't mind waiting. I still have my samples that I like sniff every so often.
Well, dose of happiness there. Well,
so I guess let's talk about Shorewind though. So obviously we talked about the fragrance. The Shorewind, I would say, is definitely, like you said, the fragrance is one of my favorites, because I won't say, but it almost reminds me like a combination of a couple of my favorite JWOWW products. But I'll let everyone else kind of decide. So to me, it's like that harmonious blend of a few. But what else is your favorite part? I mean, fragrance and packaging is a key determining factor with the buying decision for our salon clients and salons. We've upgraded a lot of the skincare. I know that was a request. Obviously, tattoo protection is critical for you and the different tattoos you have. So it's got the deluxe silicones, but what do you love most?
Well, I'm really excited for the immediate and the delayed bronzer aspects of it, just because I really love the instant color, but I also love when you're gradually building it and going every few days and really looking like, you know, you're in Aruba when you're in New Jersey. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the results of 2 to 3 sessions with that, because you know, you guys crush it when it comes to formulas and really, you know, nailing it when it comes to the immediate effects, but also the long term and the delayed. So kudos to you, because that is not me.
well, it's all inspired by you. So really, we're just trying to put Jenny in a bottle, as Christina Aguilera would say, I guess.
And I guess, I mean, and that was an important feature too, because obviously you have us tanning equipment in your home. And even though it's like in your home, accessible, even for us, it's in our office, and for salon partners on here, it's like, sometimes it's just the hardest time, or the hardest thing to make time for yourself and hop in there. So that immediate color and delayed color, and there was a very important part of getting that right for you.
Ooh, Jody said to bring back a leg lotion.
That is not the first time I've seen the leg product pop up on this chat.
Yeah. Hopefully it logs us. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of requests to bring back some of those classics as we kind of look into the years to come.
At least I've noted that too.
Love
I
it.
could read the comments all day.
Right. Who else is on here? Any salons just want to pop up and say hello? I know they're kind of popping up as we're talking. It's real hard to see. Bring back the moisturizer.
Hi,
Kansas on here, Tan Evolution, love the caffeine aspect. Tanning Studios, these are just firing through. Michigan, Eternal Tan Jennifer. You got a lot of people on here. I think this might be the most views we've had.
Got a lot of support. So
yes.
Sensation, hello. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm like going cross-eyed.
it's also important to note too. I mean, obviously, I know we're talking about your brand new products for 2021. I mean, it's crazy to say, but obviously, again, we've got FitLife, that's part of that kit. Shorewind coming out in December. But this past year, you had really successful products like Shore Nights did phenomenally well for us. Had a lot of that media color. It's still a great blend of the DHA, that great moisturizing blend with still the deluxe silicones. But you know, party favor. I mean, it's still important to mention we have been celebrating 10 years with you.
This I brought this up. I don't even know why. I knew we weren't really going to talk about it, but if you did bring it up, this is still like, this is just such an accomplishment bottle, I feel, and it speaks volumes as to the brand that we created, because this is by far one of my top favorites.
Well,
It's so weird to think that you've like, this has been a 10-year partnership. I'll never forget, and I hope you've forgotten, the first time I met you. I had to bring breakfast in. It was like your first visit. Do you remember this? I was so nervous. I walked in the room. I like literally was like, here you go. I threw the bagels and I just darted out. And you were so nice. You're like, you can stay. Hi, like, thank you. And I was like, welcome. And I was like mortified. I left there and I was like, I just embarrassed myself for life.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, the 10 years ago, the parties and the things that you guys used to like host and have, like, I thought I was like stepping into another realm. I had no idea what I was signing up for, and the just craziness. A story that can't leave here, but probably will because we're on the internet, is that I think the first time I went to one of the conventions, it was the first time, and I met everyone and we were like having a great time. I got so drunk that I tripped and fell in my room and went through the table, like the little table in the living room. And I was like panicking and freaking out. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I do. Do I call the hotel? Do I call like Steve and Tommy Sue? Like, I don't know what to do. And they're like, well, you just got to like sober up and we got to get ready because we have to go meet with like, I don't know, like some political figures at dinner. And because we, you know, the big like tanning tax was back then. And I was just like, I got to sober up and I'll just wait for the morning to tell them that I totally busted up the room with like the first night. And I just sat there at the dinner the whole time, like, where am I? Like, I have no idea what's going on.
You never would have known. You definitely put it together. You never would have known. You fell through that table moments before the dinner.
It was like one of those tiny little like coffee tables, but I tripped and it was like a little wooden thing. And I went like, yeah, and I'll never forget. It was an iconic time because I thought it was like one of those like double mirrored hotel rooms where you can see out and they can't see in. So I was totally walking around naked, and the hotel across the street, there was like 8 men on the balcony saw me, and I was just like, okay, yep, I think I should leave.
Good memories that first trip.
well,
Okay?
great advertising for your skincare. I mean, it's my first launch. So, hey, I mean, you know, what better way to look at your birthday suit, right?
That's right.
Oh, I'll never forget that trip. Like that, just yeah.
Well, and I'm sure there's some people on here that I doubt you're the only one that has happened to. So,
Well, we only have like 2 minutes left. We don't want to take too much more of your time. I saw Matt Cotton, our CEO, popped up and just said thank you so much. And of course, from all of us and from everyone on the salons, just thank you not only for taking your time, but just the way you have loved and nurtured and just been a part of this industry. Just, in our opinion, obviously sets you way above all the other products and all the celebrity products. Like you're great, Jenny. We just truly appreciate you.
Thank you guys. I love all of you, and I love everyone that's in the comments, and thank you all for selling and believing in the products. And I wish I could chat with every single one. So I just want to make sure that I shout all of you out. So I love you guys.
Thanks, Carol.
yeah, thank you for being a true partner to us in the industry. We really appreciate your support. So, thank you.
Thanks. All right. I guess I will leave.
All right.
Well,
Thanks, Jenny.
Well, make sure, guys, tag JWOWW in your photos on Instagram. If you took a little screenshot of today's meeting, tag her in their new sunshine team as well. We'll do a little random raffle. Actually, I'm sure we'll be able to get a list of all the participants that were here for this live session. We'll raffle off maybe.
We'll put on the New Sunshine Tanning Instagram. So follow New Sunshine Tanning and we'll give away some of JWOWW's phones.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Thank
Jenny.
you, Jenny.
so much.
Happy holidays. You guys have fun and
You too.
survive the time at home.
Yes, I'll be picking you up on the way.
Bye.
Well, guys, that was great. Thank you for joining us live today with Jenny. We really do appreciate you hopping on here and all your love and support that you shared with her in the contents. We thank you so much. Like I said, I hate to put on the spot a little random contest, but I know you all will be tagging us in your photos. So we'll be sure we raffle off some prizes there and also with the participants today. So
Did we mentioned Jenny's kit, right? You mentioned that. Should we do it one more time? Because
absolutely. I mean, this is
there's a lot to remember today.
once in a lifetime deal, guys. So I mean, again, if you've not yet, I know a lot of people have already participated, but make sure you order her kit offer. It's gonna be her brand new Fit Life that just launched in October. This is that brand new unisex intensifier, has your ink drink protection, the protein power blend, great for men or women. Fabulous tan extender. I know some people were asking for a tan extender. Nothing makes a better tanning center than
So
these
true.
products as well, of course. And then, yeah,
Hannah said she's already ordered hers.
all right.
Love it.
Well,
Yep. And if you have particular product questions about the JWOWW products, you can actually hop into the Australian Gold exhibitor booth. So we can wrap up now. Do you, oh yeah, sorry, I thought a question was coming through, but we can wrap up now, so you guys can go jump in the booth, and then we'll see you later this afternoon.
yeah. Thank you guys for joining live. We'll see you in the booths.
Thank you guys. What? Oh, the Instagram giveaway, you're going to want to tag our New Sunshine Tanning Instagram. So tag New Sunshine Tanning, and we'll pick some of the pictures that have been tagged and some of you who joined in today. So.
And we'll get you a bottle of the autographed. We'll do Shore Wind, and I know I have some Party Favor as well. So we'll do that shipping soon. So, all right. Well, thank you guys. Have fun the rest of the afternoon. Thank you.
All right, might have to be the awkward face for the camera to turn on.
I'll just do my reach there.